Well, this morning we've been telling you about the story of the college admissions bust in the U.S. Obviously, operating outside the law is something many parents would never dream of. But when do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line to help your kids get a leg up in life? In today's competitive society, does the pressure to get into elite schools blur the line of ethics? Is using money or connections an expectation, or do you want your children to make it in their academic and professional careers strictly on their own merit? Tweet us your answers, Canada. How far would you go to help your kids, and where do you draw the line? Our handle is at your morning. There we go. Look, for me, the parallel is clear. Let's imagine you're doing your taxes. Everybody has to do their taxes, and we all have access to the same resources online to learn how to do our taxes. Those of means can hire specialists to help us find the exemptions that are applicable, find the loopholes that help save us money. Legal loopholes that help us save as much money as we can legally do. And then you've got people who take the extra step, cross the line, and that's what's alleged here, for people to shield their income, hide what they owe, and essentially steal from the government. So to me, there is a very clear line. There is what is legal and what is illegal, and what is alleged here is completely illegal.
Yeah. The misrepresentation, so the one example that's given in this article is that parents took a picture of their daughter on a rowing machine and then said she was part of a rowing team when she was never part of a rowing team at all, just sort of to help her look like she was a more well-rounded student. I think this speaks to this strange culture that exists now, where parents see, pushing as far as they can as advocacy for their kids. These are the same parents who will phone on behalf of their kids and argue for better grades when their kids in university. Or we've even heard cases of parents, or parents writing papers for their kids in their first year of university because they're stressed.
But where were these parents pushing that daughter to get on a rowing machine 4 years earlier so she could make the rowing?
Ben, I don't disagree with you at all.
I feel for the kids in this situation, because there's one of two things happening. Either the kids know and they don't care, and so then now you have this whole group of adults who feel like other people are going to fight their battles for them, or you have kids who really didn't know and are now horrified that this has happened. And so there's two impacts that you have, and either way, it's a whole mess to deal with, and the kids really become the victims in the end of it. Even if they knew, you now have a group of adults who have never fought for themselves, and that's a whole thing.
And then if they knew, and if they questioned and said, I don't know if this is right, and mom and dad said, trust us on this one, we know better, we're here to guide you, we're older and wiser and whatever else, then you've overridden that for your kids anyway, and they're all going to wear the stigma of this.
There isn't a single kid in the United States of age to be looking at universities that doesn't know where they line up, whether they are Ivy League material or not. Every kid is self-aware enough to know.
What if your parents came to you and said, trust us, this is what's done?
Well, then, yeah, you're born to trust your kid. It's inborn to trust your parents, but now the parents have to suffer the consequences for their alleged action.
I think it's the kids who are suffering.
Yeah, they're all going to wear the stigma of this, right? It's unfortunate.